There's your there's what a pretty basic Sylas combo is gonna look like. This dude's gonna kill me. A Mumu mid's gonna kill me, guys. Yikes. Harass him. We got both procs off there too. I'm pretty sure you're gonna go for like a Q max on this champion. One thing I do need to kind of have you guys be aware of is that it looks like when you auto attack and get your passive, Petricite Burst, that re-gives you minion aggro. If I hit a champion with the second part of my Q, like this empowered auto, I'm pretty sure that gives you a minion aggro. Ooh, I got you. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. Alright. Now we hijack. This is what you guys have been waiting to see. I'm sure this is what everybody's talking about when it comes to Sylas. Hijack. You can literally take other champions' ults from the enemy team. It's absolutely insane. So let's go ahead and try this out. I'm going to be hijacking a Mumu's ult to begin with, and then we'll probably do another champion's ult for the next one. So you can use our E to get back to lane faster. Can't use our W because this is a targeted, so you can't use your W to get back to lane faster, but E is fair game. And the way that his ult works is that it's on a relatively low cooldown, especially if you get a lot of CDR. It doesn't work off the cooldown of the enemy's ult that you take. You can take multiple enemies' ultimates throughout a game, but like for instance, once I take a Mumu's, it's going to put a Mumu's on cooldown. Okay, and now I can do this. Watch this. Watch this. Boom. A Mumu just got a Mumu ulted. How insane is that, you guys? How insane is that? Woo! Baby! Oh my gosh, I like this champion. I like this champion a lot already. It's so crazy, like the amount of possibility and like, you know, just interesting things that oh my god, that's embarrassing. Interesting counterplay and interesting strategies that we just haven't seen in League of Legends before are going to be really neat off of this champ. Okay, so as we can see, we got 200% cooldown modified by Sylas's cooldown reduction. I can't steal Amumu's ult again. You see this ring? Until this ring is all the way disappeared off of him, I can't take his ultimate. I can take other people's ultimate in 30 seconds starting then. But Mumu's is off the table, so you can't just keep taking the same champion's ult over and over and over again and just abuse the game that way. So we're going to go and we're going to shove our lane in, and then we're going to see what Sylas roams look like. I really like that ability. Dude, this guy feels really fluid. Like his auto attacks are like almost Aurelia levels of fluidity. There's a lot you can do with that X hitbox, and if you notice, I don't really have any mana issues. It's actually pretty crazy. We got all kinds of auto animation cancels. This guy feels incredibly fluid. So let's go. Another nice thing to see is that you can't miss hijack. It's not a skill shot, which I assume that it would be, seeing as it's the strength. You know, you could like flash out of the way and not have your ult taken. But let's go to Emax secondary. All right, let's take Lux's ult. Boom, it's mine now. Oh my god. Holy shit, this champion is so much fun. What were they thinking? Riot, what have you done? I'm actually a Sylas main now. I am actually a Sylas main now. And then for our last ultimate, it's going to be a little less spectacular. I know a lot of people are wondering, well, what happens with Sylas's ult if you take like an Elise or a Nidalee or someone who doesn't have like a built-in like big ult but still has like an ult form? So I'm going to be showing you guys what happens when you take Nidalee's ult when my ult is off cooldown next. Champion is like 10 out of 10 in terms of feeling. The champion feels really fun, fluid, and on the stronger side. I know it's a little early to be proclaiming stuff like that, but he feels immediately. I can kind of feel that he's kind of strong. Unbelievable, dude. This champion is amazing. Okay, so let's go take Nidalee's ult, and then I can show you guys what that looks like. And then we'll get maybe one more kill, and then we'll probably end the video. But I just wanted to give you guys kind of like a heads up of what Sylas gameplay actually looks like. Initial thoughts on the champion, initial feeling. Sorry that I'm not playing him support. I know a lot of people only watch this channel because support stuff. Okay, so when you ult with Nidalee's ult, you just turn into Cougar form, and you have her ult. See, I can turn back to a human, and boom, I can use all of her abilities, but you only get the one transformation. So it's probably not in your best interest to be ulting champions like Elise and Nidalee and Karma, because you only get the one charge. Whereas a lot of Nidalee's strength is kind of like reverting to her human form, going back to Cougar, human, Cougar, human, Cougar. You only get the one chance to revert. So let's go down here. We are able to take Amumu's ult. It looks like he's ultable again in about 10 seconds. So that's how long it takes. So I'm thinking that he'll probably be played top jungle mid, maybe even just jungle mid. I can't see him working as a character that doesn't have access to a lot of the map. So, can't see him working as a support, things like that. Oh my god, masterful spell shield. What sucks is I'm not going to get to ult him now. I'm not going to get to ult him. He died too soon, goddammit. Guys, if you have any questions about Sylas now that I've gotten my hands on him, put them down in the comments. I'd love to hear them, love to answer them for you guys. If there's any aspiring Sylas mains out there, I'd love to hear from you guys. Honestly, I'm a support player at heart. I'm always going to be a support player, but this champion is really, really fun. And he's kind of making me... He's tempting me to the dark side, you guys. He's tempting me. Maybe I'll do like a Sylas only the Diamond series or something in preseason. Whew. I can't kill her. Oh no! She's gonna kill me, guys. And on that embarrassing note, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'm just gonna kind of summarize my thoughts. He's an AP champion, in case you didn't know. He's got really, really good AP ratios and 0 AD ratios. You can't even troll build this guy AD. So if you see any YouTube clickbaiters trying to get you to click an AD Sylas video and say he's OP or whatever, he's not. You can't build him AD. Which is rare, because you usually have at least one ability that is like the other. If you have an AP champion, you usually have like one ability that's AD scaling, just so alternative playstyles or whatever. But the champion feels incredibly smooth. He's really fun. He opens up a lot of possibilities with League of Legends. For instance, if you get into a ranked game and the enemy picks Sylas, you might change up your team comp a little bit. You might not be wanting to lock, Malphite or very heavily ult dependent champions. You might be approaching the game a little differently, which is, I think, a really cool idea, and I hope that it plays out in my mind the way that I think it's going to. That hook, off the top of my head, or first impressions, that hook seems a little bit too strong, and the heal that he gets off his W, if Sylas is low health, is way too strong. It's way too strong. I mean, look at that. It triples. It more than triples. No, it doubles. Math. It doubles if he's below 40% health. That's not even that low. That's barely below half health, and he gets a ton of health, you guys. Wasn't able to demonstrate that in the game. But guys,